Hi, this is bbrain, Senior Investment Advisor with Aligned Captial Partners. One of the questions I've been getting lately is, what do I think about medical marijuana as an investment? I don't know. Frankly, I have no idea whether that's a good investment or not. I have not looked at it at all. But it's one of those things that seems to be popular right now. I was just recently at a conference where other advisors have been saying that they've been hearing the same question. This isn't unusual. We periodically will have an instance where something catches people's imagination, and it's almost like they have a fear of missing out. It could be medical marijuana. We saw it when the Facebook had their IPO, Tim Hortons had their IPO. People want to get in on things because it sounds like a good idea. Sometimes, though, people want to get into things that they really have no idea what they're doing. Maybe their buddy has told them about a hot stock tip, and one of the things that happens is that it would be good to be able to give people some independent investment counsel in these types of situations. But frankly, a lot of times, people just don't want me to rain on their parade. They come to me with an idea. They say, "What do you think about this?" I say, "I don't like it," and they go and do it anyway. So at the same conference, I suggested to the people that were putting it on, I said, what would be great for us as advisors? I said, it'd be great if we had an independent third-party piece that we could pass on to people as to what to look for in an investment. And they said, we got it right here. So the good folks at Value Partners sent me along an article from Forbes magazine. This is 10 questions every investor should ask before buying a stock. And this makes a lot of sense. Before you put your hard-earned money into something, it really does make sense that you know what you're getting into. So, 10 questions to ask. How does the company make money? Are the sales real? How is the company doing relative to its competitors? How does the broader economy affect things? What could really hurt or even kill the company over the next few years? Is management sweeping expenses under the carpet? Is the company living within its means? Who is running the show? What is the company really worth? And do I really need to own this stock? Interestingly, a lot of people will proceed blindly into an investment without knowing the answers to those questions. And to me, that's folly. If I don't know the answer to those questions, and you don't know the answer to those questions, then how do we know what's going to happen next? So is medical marijuana a good investment? I don't know. I don't know the answers to those questions. I'll tell you what I think does make a good investment, though. A good investment is something where it's hard to imagine it not being in your life. It's a company that's difficult to replicate. It's a company that has barriers to entry. It's a company that's difficult to compete with. It's a company that reinvests its dividends either into the company or passes them back to the investors. And then once we have these good companies, what makes them good investments is the price that we pay for them. So does medical marijuana fit into that stuff? To be determined. Thanks.